Travel deep into China's heartland, and you come to a region known as the Bethlehem of China. More than 1,000 years ago, Western missionaries first brought Christianity here. But now it's being kept alive by people like this, members of China's underground Christian church. They want to show me where they worshipped until recently.
This was a classroom, and this was a prayer room.
For years, these men say they moved from place to place to avoid government detection. Then, in 2001, their congregation found safety in these hills. This is the first time they've publicly described it.
那边是早晨就是5点钟那个祷告洞，他们也是一个青年学校，他们也是培养那个宣讲的，向世界阿拉伯宣讲的。
It's not illegal to be a Christian in China, but the Communist Party has always tried to control how and where they worship. And tens of millions of Christians like these reject this.
可以，我站在这儿讲道啊，他和水山在这讲道啊，他们这些都在这儿，哎，这是当时处于地下状态的时候，就在这个院聚会。
Zhang Yinan is a pastor who's chronicling the rise of Christianity in China. This is one of many underground churches where he has preached.
而且官方能发现你们没有？
没有，
不容易发现，
不用发现。
I asked them why they felt it was now safe to leave the caves.
它也不属于秘密，也不属于公开，
半秘密半公开的。
对，以前。
Some Christians remain underground. But I was taken to a place in town where others are pushing the limits. This is called a house church. The service here offers an evangelical Protestant message. And on the day I visited, it looked like a party. It was easy to forget that this was just the kind of gathering of Christians that the government tries to prevent. And the leaders of this house church were risking arrest.
有几次要抓我，但是是有保守，没有出手。
Wang Guiyun runs the church here. She says she understands the risk of revealing her church, but she's committed to spreading her beliefs.
基督教其实就是自由，但是中国他说自由，但是对基督教的人来说还是有一些限制的，不能说是完全的自由。
耶稣愿意的灵进到所有的监狱的里边，所有的弟兄姊妹完全在你里面得自由，但是打破一切的捆绑，成为一切的锁链。
Near the end of the service, the congregation gathered around the wife of a well-known house church leader. She said her husband, Zhang Rongliang, had been pursued by the police since 1969 when he became a Christian. I asked her how many times he'd been arrested.
第5次了吧，第6次了。头一次是判7年，在第2次是重了11个月，第3次又判了3年劳教。
Most recently, in 2004, the government charged Zhang Rongliang with a passport violation. Previously, he was convicted of being a counter-revolutionary and disturbing social order. In case after case against underground Christians, the Chinese government gives a variety of reasons other than faith to arrest local house church leaders. And sometimes, they demolish the house churches altogether. But government attempts to control the underground church have largely failed to diminish their faith. All over the country, the historian tells me, Chinese Christians believe this is their time to come out of the shadows.
现在我们回过头来看这段的历史，我们就感到共和热、战争热、政治热、经济热。未来的30年就是一个福音热。
Surprisingly, in today's booming China, the age of the gospel already seems to have arrived. Now, the question that's brought me back to Beijing is what the Communist Party is doing about it. This is the party's answer to Christianity, an official church where Christians are supposed to worship. The The party actually started this church right after the revolution to put religion under state control. But in recent years, the official church has grown dramatically. Here in Beijing, they run 6 services to accommodate over 4,000 people on Sunday. On this day, a new group of Christians were being baptized. It can all get a little confusing figuring out why this version of Christianity is tolerated. Like most of the house churches, this service is Protestant. But people in the official church follow a gospel that supports socialist principles, and they adhere to strict rules of worship. Another big difference? Pastors here like Wu Wei-ching are trained and approved by the government. I asked Pastor Wu why the majority of Christians are choosing the underground church over his.
Yes, of course, there are some people who are not willing to be part of this church. They would rather stay or worship by themselves. I believe Haidin Church, the church that I'm serving, is church of Christians in China. It's church of people.
Religion in China is overseen by the State Administration of Religious Affairs. I was granted an interview with one of its directors, Ma Yu-hong. The Communist Party officially is an atheist party, and yet there is an official church in China. How can these two coexist with each other?
我们党和政府这边也认为呢，就是说他信仰上的差异是次要的，他是共同的爱国嘛。政府部门和这个中国的各个宗教团体的关系，应该说是现在是非常密切。
Ma Yu-hong told me the party embraced Christianity, at least when practiced at the government's official church.
当时有一句话叫做“多一个基督徒就少一个中国人”，那么现在没有人再说这个话了。所以我说呢，就是说这个第二个特点呢，就是说它和中国的社会融合在一起了，不是一个外国人的宗教，而是呢是在中国的这个就是说这个民众当中的这个一部分了。
Still, the party worries that Christianity, or any rival ideology, could become a threat. In recent years, they've taken a hard line with people they call Muslim separatists, members of the Uyghur ethnic minority in the western part of the country. And they've cracked down on Falun Gong, a once popular spiritual movement whose members the government has branded enemies of the state. Religious officials say these moves are the right responses to what they call the wrong kinds of religion.
国家是保护正常的宗教活动的，另外一方面呢，就任何人，像有些人来利用这个宗教来做一些分裂祖国的这些，甚至于搞一些暴力恐怖的，那更是绝对不允许的。